everyone, welcome back to your lower body focused little mat Pilates session. All you're going to need today is a mat or somewhere comfortable to lay on. You won't need shoes or socks for this workout. If you want to have a towel or water, go ahead and grab it. We're going to be laying down for this whole workout, so you're welcome for that. Go ahead and meet me laying down on your back, on your mat. Bend your knees, plant your feet hip width distance apart and parallel onto the mat. And as always, we're going to start with that diaphragmatic breath, guys. Wrap your hands around your ribs. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Few more like this. Letting your ribs expand, letting your lungs expand. Feel your tailbone gently pushing down to the ground. Exhale everything out. One more. Exhaling out your air like you're trying to blow out birthday candles or blow through a straw. Go ahead and take those hands long next to you. Let's find those pelvic tilts. You're going to push your hips away from you. You're going to pull your hips back and towards you. This, all things considered, should feel great, especially if you're doing this first thing in the morning and you just woke up and your back feels tight. It should feel like cat-cow laying down on your back. So it might not be the biggest movement in the world, but it should feel fantastic. We're going to go into pelvic locks. So on this next one, push your hips away from you, pull them over to the right, up towards your face, push them over to the left, push them away from you, and then switch directions. So it's not the biggest movement in the world. I doubt that I would be able to really see what's happening if I were standing in front of you, but you should be able to feel it, start taking notice of where that neutral and that imprint is. Start taking notice of how it moves around. Start taking notice of how your obliques engage. On this next one, we'll rock those hips all the way out to neutral. Big inhale, guys. Big exhale, tuck your pelvis, roll all the way up. Find the top of your bridge. Big inhale at the top. And big exhale, roll all the way back down. When you hit the bottom, rock that spine all the way out to neutral. Retuck and roll right back up. So as always, if that articulating spine isn't serving you today, you can move through that flat back and hinge instead. That is always an option that is available to you. Two more here. Let that breath help you drive through the middle foot and through the heel to lift and lower those hips. On this next one, tuck and roll those hips all the way up. Find the top of your bridge, keep that tuck through your pelvis, now find your hinge. So the first thing we're really doing today is figuring out how our body is working in space with this movement. So if you take your butt down and your low back hurts, focus on retucking that pelvis. Pull those hip bones up towards your ribs and don't go down as low. Two more here. On this next one, you're going to lift those hips all the way up. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, roll all the way back down. All right, shimmy those hips side to side for a little bit. If you need it, bring your feet in closer towards your booty and maybe towards each other if your back is feeling good. On this next one, roll all the way up. Find the top of your bridge. Take a leg, lift it in a tabletop. Place it down. Switch, do the same thing on the other side. Now remember, tabletop is the top of your range of motion. If that is not serving you today, you can always kickstand a heel, hover the foot, or lift anywhere through that space up into that tabletop. We're looking for stability on the hips and the pelvis right now, not how high you can lift your leg. On your next one, lift the leg up, hold it, and now lift and lower your hips an inch. Drive through the midfoot and the heel to lift up. I don't need your help right now, Daisy. Two more. Ew! Lift your hips up. Plant your foot down. Switch. Do the same thing on the other side. You're the worst. But you're cute, so I'll keep you. As always, the gremlin is here to help us with thoughts of encouragement. Maybe two more. Plant your foot down. Find the top of your bridge. Lift those hips up nice and high. Now tuck and roll all the way down. Okay, so now we kind of know how that single leg hip bridge feels. She's not going to do it, just FYI. And you know what adjustments you need to make. So take a big inhale. As you exhale, roll all the way up. Find the top of your bridge. Take your legs straight up to the sky. Draw little circles on that lifted leg up towards the ceiling tiles one way. Drive your hands down, stop it easy, the ground below you. If you need to do this from a bent knee, go for it. Switch directions. Make sure you have equal pressure and tension through your shoulder blades. Make sure that lifted butt cheek is working just as hard as your other one. Hold that leg up. Little tiny hip dips. Lots of core engagement. Please make sure you're firing up that powerhouse. As we move through this, 2 more here. Lift your hips up, plant your foot down. Same thing, other side. That leg goes into the air. Point your toe. Little circles. This is the perfect activation to do before you lift or run or swim or bike. Perfect thing to do after as well. Switch directions. So that we can get that openness through the front of the hips, that strength through the back side of our body. Woo, this side is not fun for me. Hold it up. Little tiny hip dips. Do this from the bent knee if you need to. Make sure you have equal pressure and tension through both your hands. 2 more here. 1 more. Plant your foot down. Lift those hips up. Find your bridge. Roll all the way down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. It doesn't take a lot on single leg hip bridging, especially right now for me, as I recover through this stupid hip injury. What are you going to do? We're going to go into a frog bridge is what we're going to do. Soles of your feet together. So high five the bottoms of your feet. Bring them down onto the mat. Bring your feet in a little closer to your body. Hands go long next to you. Big inhale. On your exhale, drive down through the knife edges of your feet. Lift your hips straight up and hold it. Now find a hinge. Tap your butt down. Lift up as you exhale. I like this way of bridging because it eliminates the hip flexors completely, right? So you're going to feel maybe more inner thighs, maybe more side booty as you go through this. It just changes where the work goes. I feel like that knife edge, that smaller side of the foot creates more instability, so you have to work really hard to control it. 2 more. Now find little baby pulses up at the top. You're here for 10. 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips up. Big inhale. Big exhale. Come all the way down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. It's a lot of bridging, guys. Good job. All right. Go ahead and take those legs long onto the mat. Point your toes. Arms go back behind you. We're finding a roll up. Big inhale. Big exhale. Roll. All the way up. Go ahead and come all the way up. Come into a seated position. Fast and furious on that one. Remember, if you want longer form content, you need to subscribe to the membership so that those workouts can be sent to you weekly. Thank you, as always, for joining me. Please make sure that you like, comment, share, save, and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, please make sure that you drop them below so that I can make sure that I'm helping you on your movement journey. Let's do 1 shoulder roll. Inhale your shoulders up, back. Down and around. That's where they're going to stay for the rest of the day. Thank you for joining me on your mat. Can't wait to see you again soon.